this is Doug for Vegas Pro Insiders Daily, and today is February the 27th. Got a little color in my face these days. I went to some exhibition baseball the last couple of days. Saw a couple games, saw some good players, some interesting aspects that will be written about on the website. You will be able to see in the coming days. So that's good. Big baseball fan. Also do a lot with picks on baseball when we get to that point of the year. I do not and would not recommend any preseason exhibition baseball betting. It is I'd rather have you flip coins than to do that, to be perfectly honest. It's very difficult to do. Some people do it. I don't know of anybody personally that really wins at it. So, but if some people just have the need to do it. I do not, and I would not recommend anybody to do it as well. But you know what? I can't tell you what to do. It's your choice. It's your money. Hey, speaking of different things, we're got some line moves coming today, and we'll have some free picks along with those. And I just wanted to reiterate what I said last week. Oh, by the way, I did go 1-1-1 in the 3 picks last week, and I think 3-2 on the advanced picks for the weekend for the college basketball and the NBA. But also, you can get the Vegas Pro Insider Daily NCAA March Madness Money Bundle coming your way. $99. You're going to get everything from all the conference tournaments, okay, not just the NCAA tournament, but CBI, CIT, NIT, all of them. We're going to get all of our best bets. Going to get top systems. You're going to get the top trends relating to those particular days. You're going to get all that. Plus, you'll also get some NBA, NHL still going to be in there. All of that for $99 all the way through April the 2nd, the night of the championship game. Top handicappers, Kyle Hunter, top 5 in college basketball this year. Sean Higgs, he's been the top 5 for about 10-15 days. I think he just fell out just barely. Dennis Macklin is still up 62% in his last 110 picks. I mean, guys have just been killing it. I had a rough week a week ago, but started to bounce back on Sunday. We're going to continue going forward. So hey, check it out right now. Become a VPID Money Bundle, March Madness Money Bundle participant. Go to the members page at Vegas Pro Insiders Daily. Right there, scroll down, you'll see this mug on there. Make the pick, make the choice, $99. All it's going to cost you all the way from now all the way through April 2nd. We had a number of signups for the weekend. I'd like to see some more because I think we're going to do real well by you. All right, let's talk some NBA and college basketball. Chicago Bulls are at Charlotte. Now, Charlotte is in 10th place in the Eastern Conference. They're trying to make a push. They're 4 games in the loss column behind Miami, but they've won 4 in a row, covered 3 of them. They're looking good. And because of that, they have gone from -9 to a -10.5 point home favorite over the Chicago Bulls. Now, the Bulls, they're struggling. I mean, they have not won. They've hardly won any games. They've hardly covered any games along with that as well. So they're in a world of hurt. But here's the one thing. Chicago, the Bulls have been a nemesis to Charlotte. They've beaten them 4 straight times as underdogs and covered each and every one of them. So that's been a real problem for them. This is not an easy game, but Charlotte, I'm going to go against Charlotte in this one. And one of the reasons I'm going to, besides the fact that they've had problems with them, is that they're 1-9 against the spread in their next game after leading their previous game by 15 or more points. So I think Charlotte extends their winning streak, but they're going to come up short against the spread. I'll take the Bulls at 10.5. Next up on TNT, the late game, 10:30 Eastern, the Clippers are at Denver. Now, both these teams have been in over mode of late. Clippers 3 in a row on the over side. The Denver Nuggets 7 in a row over. Okay, so they've been scoring a lot of points and giving up a lot of points. Yet, despite this, the total has dropped from 233 down to 230. So what's the correct choice? Well, you know what? I cannot ignore the fact that the Clippers are 9-0 over after a game in which they have scored 235 or more points combined, okay, in a game like that. And the Nuggets are 8-0 over after 3 straight games in which they allowed 50% or worse shooting percentage defense. So I like the over 230 on that game, though 86% of bettors are on the under. Let's move ahead to some college hoops. SEC in particular. Mississippi is going to be at Vanderbilt. That's going to be the early game on ESPN2. There has been talk that maybe Michael Porter will come back. I have not heard anything official, though, on that, so I don't believe that's actually going to be the case. Now, Vanderbilt's had a lousy season. They're 11-18, haven't performed well. But in this game, the more important thing, evidently, to bettors is that Missouri's on a 3-game losing streak. So that game has gone from a pick to the Commodores being favored by 1.5. Now, the Tigers' defense, the Tigers' offense has been careless with the ball all season long. And in their last 3 games, all losses, they're minus 16 in turnover margin. That is why they're losing. Okay, pretty simple on that one, right? But Vanderbilt, Vanderbilt, in their last 4 games, they've created 28 turnovers. That's an average of 7 per game. That's pathetic, okay? I mean, she just gets them just by even almost osmosis just being there. So that's awful. And with that, in those same 4 games, they've given up over 55% shooting percentage to their opponents. So they've just been horrible on defense. So what's the right choice? It's the lesser of 2 evils on this one. That's why I'm looking at this game. And in this case, I think it's going to be Missouri is going to be the better choice because Vanderbilt is 3-12 this season against teams that make 45% or more of their shots. Their recent defensive efforts have been poor, so I'm going to take Missouri to take this one in Nashville. Now, let's go to some action. Toledo at Northern Illinois. It's going to be on ESPN3 at 8 Eastern. Now this one, Toledo comes in this game. They average over 80 points a game, so they're a very good offensive team. And defensively, they're really pretty much a poor defensive team. They give up over 75 points a game. So that's why the total, in part, opened up at 155.5. Now, Northern Illinois. Quite a team. Spent a lot of time in DeKalb, Illinois, by the way, as a youngster. But Northern Illinois here, which team's going to show up? Okay, is it going to be the team that is on a current 3-0 understreak, playing slightly better defense and has had poor offense? Or are they going to be the team that prior to that was a good offensive team and a little bit worse defensive team, and they were on an 8-1 overrun prior to this? Myself, I think it's going to be the old team. Now, the total on this game dropped 3 points to 152.5, but I'm going to go the other way on this one. And the reason I am is that the Rockets are on a 4-0 over binge right now, and Northern Illinois is 13-2 over off exactly 2 losses in conference. I think the over 152.5 is going to be the play. And 95% of bettors at this present time are in agreement with me. So, hey, we're done with that part of it now. You got your 4 picks. Hope we got some winners for you here today. Again, the March Madness Money Bundle, $99. Come in today, now through April 2nd. You get everything. Okay, I explained to what that is. So, hey, this is Doug Upstone. I'll be back tomorrow to talk some more line moves and free picks. But until then, I am out.